For my family, gotta build a legacy. I'ma be the man when I'm dead. Work too hard, I can't slip up, so I'm clutching tight on this lead.
What's going on, everybody? CW Entertainment back with another F122. We're back here with the My Team Career Series. And we're coming off of the Spanish Grand Prix, where we actually, I believe, set our second best around, coming around the grid. We ended up getting a P13, so it wasn't too shabby. Fortunately, though, we are probably taking on the hardest track in all of F1, and that is Monaco. It is not an easy track to get around. It is very difficult. It is tight. It's a track you really can't make any overtakes, so qualification is really huge. So I mean, you may be able to catch a guy here or there, but maybe get lucky with your pit stop and you can get somebody. But it's not a track I'm looking forward to racing. Honestly, I wouldn't actually be surprised if we ended up DNFing in this race just because it's that hard. I mean, and it's not easy on a controller. I believe it's a lot easier on a rig, but even then, I don't know how much easier it is. I know it's still probably pretty difficult to get around Monaco. So hopefully, things end up working out for us. But we'll see how things go, though. But without further ado, let's hop into the team activities. And let's get some upgrades, or not upgrades, but let's get some things going here. First thing up here, second drive performance review. I'm not really worried about that. Durability, we're not working on the durability department at the moment, so I'm not really too worried about that morale. So we're going to go with the sponsor event fundraiser. It's going to give us 100 team acclaim. Closer we get to that second sponsor, the more money we can get in here and put back into our facility. So exactly what we're looking to get done. And speaking of facilities, here we go. We are really kind of focusing big on our powertrain at the moment because we want to get that as much as going. We know that's where we're struggling at the most. And I think last time I was talking about, doing fabrication or build time. I'm actually going to end up doing resource point generation just because we need to start getting, the more resource points we get per week, the better it's going to be that we can put back into the car and get it better and better. So that's actually where I'm going to go with it this time. That's typically, I believe, where I normally start. Quality control is a good one to do just because we don't want as many failures and then we're wasting our resource points. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and go with this, and hopefully this goes well for us as we get resource point generation. Unfortunately, it won't be here until after the Monaco Grand Prix, but we'll live with it. Next we have is our R&D, and you guys can see here we have fallen actually below Williams now. It's very unfortunate. They're just like a smidge ahead of us, so if we get this upgrade for the aerodynamic to come in with no issues, we'll pass them no problem. But yeah, we are definitely starting to slide here. It's not looking good for us, but hopefully we can find a way to get back right. But one thing to note here is Haas has made a nice jump. They are in 5th. They have jumped Alpine, so they are starting to come along pretty well. And we're also looking at Mercedes. They're starting to push Red Bull some, so it's definitely getting interesting as we get closer and closer. But yeah, man, we gotta find a way to get back out in front of Williams. We do have quite a bit of resource points at the moment. Told you one of the main things we're working on is powertrain, and I believe we're going to go with the stators and, well, actually we're going to do one of them because we can't get fabrication, but yeah, we're going to go with the stators first, and then I think we're going to go ECU, and then after that we'll probably go with the cylinder head. Well, I want to try and knock this down so we don't have to spend as much resource points on it because, it's over 1,000 at the moment, so hopefully, our practice sessions can knock this down and reduce the time. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the stators going, and hopefully, I think with this comes through no problem or it's going to come after the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, but hopefully no issues here as we try to get our ERS system a little bit better because that is huge. Our ERS is actually dog crap at the moment, so hopefully this comes in no problem and it'll be there before the Canadian Grand Prix. I think that does come in the energy store sales position, and glad to see that was able to finally come in for us. And we can make another upgrade, but I believe this chassis stuff is a little too expensive outside the tire wear. We're not having really any issues with tire wear at the moment, so we'll hold off on that one. We'll let that drop down some more, and we can get that a little bit cheaper. The beam wing has also come in for us, so that's nice to see. We could do another aero upgrade, but I think we might. I don't know it might make sense to go ahead and start working on the tertiary wing flap. It's either that or, we try and do something in the durability department. I know I just talked about we don't have anything going, but we could get one of these better. A turbo improved materials might not be a bad thing to go ahead and attack because we have a bad durability. We haven't had any engine issues really yet. I know Teo had one, I believe, at Bahrain, but we haven't had that issue just yet. And I don't want to, we gotta see, man, durability-wise, we are at the very back of this grid. But I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna hold off at the moment. I believe we do anything, we'll probably go with tertiary wing flaps, but it's 897. Honestly, I almost want to save the R&D at the moment. There's no real point to, but Well, this will get in. Actually, that's a major upgrade too. So we can get a couple major upgrades. That would be huge to get us going, especially before the Canadian Grand Prix. But although, fortunately, there is going to be a couple of. Yeah, you know what? Why not? We'll earn that back during practice anyway. So yeah, I'm not too worried about it. But that's really all we got for R&D side of things. We'll take a look here at the Constructors Championship. Carlos Sainz leads the way after he got a win at his home Grand Prix. He is leading the way with 103 points. We have a tie for second, Leclerc and Verstappen at 91. George Russell leading the way from Mercedes with 84. Perez in 5th place with 74. And Lewis Hamilton with 68. So not too bad. Ferrari right now has a pretty good lead over Red Bull, though. Red Bull's probably going to look for a good weekend here in Monaco. So we'll see how things going. Mercedes, they're not out of this at all yet. But right now it's definitely those three. And we got the mid-pack, Alpine, Alfa Romeo. You know, those two teams seems to be the fighting for fourth and fifth at the moment. McLaren, not sure if they'll ever hop up there. They could. They're kind of starting to work their way up there, but not much really, you know, going on besides that. We'll see what we can do, though, at the Monaco Grand Prix. But let's go ahead and hop into the simulation. We don't really have much to sim here. It's got a couple of days, and boom, we're hopping right into the race weekend. So I'll catch you guys. Now, if there is anything in practice, like I said, I'll show it. If not, I'll catch you guys in qualification. Let's get to it. Son of a bit, bro. Oh my.
Are you all right? Engine off. Engine off.
Oh, bro. Really? Even after the reset, bro. Oh. I hate this track. Flashbacks were created specifically for Monaco. I am sold on that. It was made specifically for this damn track. Oh boy, bro, this track is just straight shit. It is. It really is. Bruh, like, what the hell? Oh my god, bro, what the f? Like, literally, what the f? Alright, boys, we're done with practice here. And I'm not looking forward to this race at all. Like, yeah, I'm not looking forward to qualifying. I'm not looking forward to anything about it. What I'm looking forward to is getting out of this race. That's what I'm looking forward to. Looks like we're getting some rear wing upper flap, you know, downgrade, or not downgrades, but decreases, you know, so that's nice to see. Getting some durability stuff too, so makes some stuff cheaper. Cylinder head, love to see that going down a little bit cheaper too. So it looks like we also have another cylinder head one go down as well. So that's nice to see that we can get these powertrain things a little bit cheaper. Looks like it's just still over 1,000. So we're still probably gonna be waiting to get that anyway, but because we got some in the works right now getting worked on. But yeah, like I said, we're looking forward to this, and honestly, we're probably gonna take more engine parts because we're probably gonna end up at the very back of this grid throughout qualification. I just do not imagine this going well. I think my fastest lap was a 115 going around there. I think the fastest I saw was like a 113, 112. So yeah, like I said, not looking forward to this, but let's hop into quali. And actually, before we hop into qualification, I want to take a look at this real quick. You guys can see here, this has moved even more since we simmed a little bit. Alfa Romeo has taken a big jump to get away from Haas, Alpine, and all that. McLaren is also taking a good jump. I'm starting to see AlphaTauri take a little bit of a dive. You guys can see us and Williams are literally right neck and neck with each other. So I imagine we're going to be fighting them more often than it looks like we thought, or at least hoping for. Looks like we're also going to be probably not going to be catching much with Aston Martin here in this race. Like I said, honestly, I'm not expecting much out of us, but never know. Let's see, but let's hop into qualification. All right, here we go. The Monaco Grand Prix qualification lap. As I mentioned, not looking forward to this. It looks like we actually have somebody in the way, and it's Yuki Tsunoda. Either he's going to get out of our way or he's going to be in our way. And honestly, on this type of track, he's probably going to be more in the way. But so he is letting us on the outside. But oh my God, bro! Like what the hell? That's exactly what. Honestly, I don't even care. We're taking grid penalty. We're getting new engine parts anyway. It really don't matter. I mean, the flash. No, there's no point. I'm not redoing that. But that's the quickest qualification you will ever have on here. Going through, just barely made it through turn one. But right now, yeah, I just cannot stand this circuit. I really cannot. Teo's back here too at the bottom. What is it? So Teo, I expect you to take engine parts as well. Wasn't joking. We taking all the grid penalties right now. There's no point not to. We can't do much anyway, so might as well.
Formula One returns to Monte Carlo once again today, home to the world-famous Monte Carlo casino that first opened in 1863. And of course, a certain road race first held in 1929. There's no greater an occasion, no more valuable a win than the Monaco Grand Prix. The astonishing Circuit de Monaco is, for all intents and purposes, virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929. The faster cars of today ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as thrilling as ever. A 2.1 mile lap here takes us around an entire country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, and Perez, Bottas, Norris, Fernando Alonso, and Esteban Ocon, Mick Schumacher, Magnussen, Daniel Ricciardo, and Joe, Tsunoda, Stroll, Alex Albon, and Pierre Gasly, Vettel, Latifi, Théo Pourchaire, and Ace. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
I don't know why we're looking at this race strategy. We can't make a one lap around Monaco, really. How do we expect to make 39? Yeah, no, they include, but see what we can do out here, though, boys. Let's hop into this formation lap. There's not much going on. Like I said, I don't expect us to even finish this race.
The formation lap gets underway, and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
Alright, boys, here we go at the Monaco Grand Prix in Monte Carlo. We got a late start. We'll see what we can do, though. Théo trying to make a move on Latifi, but can't get through on him. And we'll slide through to pass Théo. Oh, Latifi making a move as well. We're 3 wide right there, but we gained no ground at all. We bumped, I think, Gasly. And just like that, we're well at the back of the grid. And honestly, it's probably where we're going to stay at. I don't expect for us to have much going on, but guess we'll see what we can do. But yeah, it's probably not going to be a lot of commentary in this race. And ooh, I think somebody lost a wing up there. Lord, somebody lost a major wing. And let's cut back to the start of this race. The Monaco Grand Prix here. And we're going to get on board here with George Russell, who gets a great turn into turn one. And George Russell is leading the Grand Prix here in Monaco. He got a great launch on Charles Leclerc, and he is in first place. Followed by Leclerc is going to be Lewis Hamilton. So Mercedes sitting in the podium position, and it is looking great for them right now. We know it's a tough course to get around here in Monaco to overtake somebody. Maybe a strategy can help one of them out. But right now, it is George Russell who leads the Grand Prix. Unreal. Unreal. And oh, it was Latifi who had the damage. And well, that's going to put the Williams car pretty much out of this race. We'll see what we can do. As Théo is, well, I guess he just has better straight line speed than we do. Either that or he used some ERS to get around us. But Latifi's into the pits. He's going to the soft tire compound off the rip. But he will have an entire wing change here at Monaco. And his race is, he's better off just retiring, honestly.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car.
It's not gonna really affect us at all, because we can't even keep up. I mean, like this track, bro, it is just like impossible to drive on a controller. I don't know how anybody drives this on a controller, but I mean, I know I'm not the best at this game at all, but like this is ridiculous. And on lap 18, George Russell will come in for his pit stop. Now the question is, can George Russell get out of here before Charles Leclerc comes back around? And right now, he's got quite a bit of a lead on Leclerc. Question is, can he get out of the pit lanes in time? At the moment, he has already got his compound of the hard tires, but can he come through and beat Leclerc out? Leclerc is in the final on the going into lap 19, but will he beat him out? And it's looking like George Russell has beat out Leclerc by about a second. And yeah, this is gonna be a tight one with Leclerc and Russell. But with Monaco, it is so hard to pass. We'll have to wait and see if anything else happens down here. Well, we're about to start getting blue flagged here. Got almost halfway through this race before it ended up happening, but yeah. It's like some, I don't know if that's Lewis or George Russell. I think Lewis was in second to start this race, so yeah. Them guys are coming up, and they will be blue flagging us here soon.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 28.3 seconds.
And the final portions here of the Monaco Grand Prix. It is George Russell coming through the final couple of turns who will win the Monaco Grand Prix. George Russell gets his first win of his career. Charles Leclerc comes in P2. Hamilton will get Mercedes on with a double podium in P3, followed by Max Verstappen. Carlos Sainz P5. Sergio Perez coming down the final lap. He will be in P6, followed by well behind is Valtteri Bottas in P7. And Bottas will be followed by Lando Norris, who is way back here. I mean, the grid has really just spaced out, especially through these top orders. But my goodness, but Lando Norris will be P8, followed by Esteban Ocon in the Alpine car. And Mick Schumacher in the Haas will get in for the final point of the Monaco Grand Prix in P10. And Fernando Alonso just not able to make that last move on him. But it is over. Congratulations, George Russell, on winning his first career Grand Prix. And it comes at the most difficult circuit in all of F1.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. Well, Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today, but what set them apart from the rest?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take the top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.
And congratulations once again to George Russell, winning his first career Grand Prix, and it comes in Monaco. Don't look now, boys, but the Silver Arrows of Mercedes, they're creeping up on Red Bull, and they're creeping up on Ferrari a little bit as well. A 1-3 here in Monaco. Not too shabby. Charles Leclerc gets P2, but you gain a little bit of ground on Sainz, but really that's about it. I mean, P2, you know, can't go around there, pushing Ferrari's lead even higher and higher. But Verstappen finishing fourth. Red Bull so far just kind of looking like a little meh at the moment, but yeah. Yeah, Stroll absolutely killed us here in this one. Finish position, I mean, outside of, you know, a couple of those, I mean, yeah. We're only 1 point behind them, though. Thankfully, we're racing in much better tracks then Monaco coming up. So we still have a great opportunity to get in front of him. So hopefully, we get some good upgrades too that come in and help our car out a lot. Getting closer and closer to that next sponsorship. So we would love to be able to get that as quick as possible. But just a miserable race in Monaco. I mean, it was a short video for a reason. There was not much going on, and there's never gonna be much going on. Look at the damage deductions we had. Like it's just not even a fun track to deal with. But we're getting closer and closer to getting our car a little bit better. That's just a track that most people struggle with anyway. So it is what it is. But next time out, we will be at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I really do enjoy that track. It's a street circuit that a lot of high speeds and just kind of a lot of turns and whatnot, but it's all good. But hopefully, we do got an upgrade coming through. Looks like the streamline suspension arms. Hopefully they just come through. That's a major aero department upgrade. So hopefully we do get that. But you guys, I do want to say thank you all very much for watching the video. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the video. Hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with the F122 My Team Career content. I apologize once again. I mean, it's a tough track. It really is, especially on a controller. If you got a wheel set up, it's probably a little bit easier. But yeah, I mean, it's a tough track for them guys in real life too. But yeah, if you guys haven't missed any of these videos, the playlist link is in the description. If y'all are interested in the MLB Toronto Blue Jays franchise we have on the channel as well, that playlist link is in the description. Once again, I'm out to next time, everybody. I hope you guys stay safe out there. Catch you guys in the next one. God bless and peace. Close it out, Future.
And it's the love from my fans got me still here.